Yo, what's up? This video has been brought to you by Card Kingdom. Yo, welcome back to another episode of Single Scoop. This week, we're playing a list by Brian Kibler himself. This list, I saw him post it online, and it looked pretty fun. It's a little bit more of a fine-tuned Joda list, much less on the 5-color glass cannon-y thing, and just a solid all-around mid-range, just a bunch of big, solid creatures that can beat down. Starting from the 1 all the way up to the 6 slot in the curve. So you have Hajar, Loyal Bodyguard, 2 mana, sack it, legendary creatures you control get +1/+0, and gains indestructible until end of turn. We got a few new legendaries joining the deck as Muerra, Trash Tactician. At the beginning of your main phase, add red or green for each raccoon you control, and whenever you expend 4, you gain 3 life, but whenever you expend 8, exile the top 2 cards of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards. We've also got Biza, the Bounding Spring, and this is just a solid 4-drop. It's a 2 white 4/5 with when it enters, create a treasure. If an opponent controls more land than you, gain 4 life if an opponent has more life than you. Create 2 blue 1/1 fishes if an opponent has more creatures than you. Draw a card if an opponent has more cards in hand than you. So it kind of does a little bit of everything and at a really solid rate. On top of that, you have Djeru and Hazoret, kind of like the top end, the main big engine piece. It's 5 mana as long as you have 1 or fewer cards in hand. Djeru and Hazoret have vigilance and haste. Whenever Djeru and Hazoret attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may exile a legendary creature from among them, put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order, and until end of turn, you may cast the card without paying its mana cost. So when everything is legendary, this is a solid card that you cannot let attack and has haste. So all around, just a powerful legendary deck, and with Annie joins up, hopefully doubling all of our legendary triggers. This is a solid hand. Luckily Kellen kind of fills its own curve. 1 and 2, kind of solid. Unless I don't get to keep anything of mine, but we're going to hope that's not the case. So I'm going to go ahead and play Kellen. Have a blocker ready. Can I survive the onslaught of red here? A lot of red decks have gone down burn just so they can keep up more pump spells. All right, let's play Rocco. Yeah, I'll attack. Why not? I got to get some damage in. I even drew a card off that. Hot. Boom. They gave them a land. They play Emberheart Challenger. Okay, something needs to die this turn. I don't know which one it is. Oh god, it might be Slick Shot or something because everything of theirs right now is gonna pop off. Sure. I think I need to blow something up here. I just don't know which one to each opponent. So Challenger draws cards. Slick Shot is unblockable. I think I gotta kill Slick Shot. All right, they have Monstrous Rage and a Lightning Strike. That's only the worst thing I could probably see, sure. Or I gotta get some damage of that off my my face. Okay, so let me double check this here. So this will get +3/+0. I'm gonna pump Kellen. Or yeah, so now what do? If they cast anything from exile here, I'm gonna pump Kellen again. Don't think they want that. Oh, okay. It's gonna have Menace. Will it also get anything else on top of that? Or no, it's Trample, Haste, and Prowess. Maybe they just like Lightning Strike me here? So I will take 2. Solid. Well, that's a good trade. I'll take that trade every time. Let me see here. So if I play this from exile, that's only going to give me 1 card. I need more than that. They're just done. Interesting curve, but thankfully, I guess Kellen create X map tokens where X is 1 plus the number of opponents who control an artifact. So I at least guarantee myself 1 map. Okay, I may not live long enough to see that map pay off, but here I go anyways. So they have a Heartfire Hero. I need to kill this thing before it gets like some kind of arbitrarily huge number of points of life, and I lose like 1,000,000 life. So I don't want to do that. I got to hold up Get Lost here, because if they decide they want to go with Slick Shot, that's going to be kind of a concern. Swift Spear, you got it. Maybe I just blow something. Nah, just let this go. I might need to answer this Heartfire Hero, though. That's the problem. Sure, I'm going to hang for a second. I can't actually ever tap out here or else I might just die. So I have to hold up Annie joins. Do they know about that? No, I don't want to only cast a legendary spell. Cool, that's me. I'm playing legendary spells. It's your boy. So if they don't know about Annie, maybe they just play Slick Shot. I mean, I'm not exactly hurting for like damage right now. They've chosen to not play a ton of things. Ooh, this is a problem. Sure. Okay. Oh, wait, no, it's only when Fugitive Codebreaker's turn face up. I don't know how much I actually want my opponent. You know what? I should just blow up Heartfire Hero now. I'm just blow Heartfire Hero up now. They have 2 map tokens. They'll probably ping and make some things happen here. I've got to really hope that I can somehow survive this. They have a Swift Spear on top. I don't like that they threw it away, but, you know, not much I can do there. Opponent's probably going to fling some things at me. I guess we'll get rid of Fugitive Codebreaker, as bad as it feels. I at least force my opponent into using 1 mana to pump the Swift Spear with the map token. Not the end of the world. They drew a land. I'm just hoping these 2 aren't like fling spells, but we'll find out very soon. Kerplosin Forest. I mean, I could hypothetically tap 1 mana of any, could tap an untapped legendary creature. You know what? There's no point in playing Relic now. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I just got Drew, and both of those are gone. Oops. Oh, well. Dragonhawk's actually kind of nuts, though. And is also a blocker, which is the biggest part for me. Ember Heart Challenger. I'm probably supposed to be afraid of this card because it's an absurd 2-drop. Oh, that's painful. Sure. So that's 3 to my face. Kalista enters, get 1 for each creature that died under your control. So I guess Swift Spear gets, or I mean, it gets +1/+1. Not that bad, actually, surprisingly. All right, deck. Let's not draw like 100 lands. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to hang back for a second. Because I don't want to attack and leave the Slick Shot unblocked. All right, cool. So they didn't play anything. So I'm going to get to play Annie. Solid. Play land. Play Relic of Legends. Relic of Legends. Tap, keep the whichever new one. I'll blow up the one with Prowess. Because the Prowess means that so many more awful things could happen. And now I can tap 2 legends. I don't want to do that. Because if I do that, then I get got by some nonsense from my opponent, right? Like they play Slick Shot. Next turn, we kind of just close out here. They like absolutely have to kill Annie. Or else I start piling just cards and cards and cards on top of them. Or they don't. That's also good. All right, looks like they're not going to do anything. Solid. I'm going to go ahead and tap for a whatever. I guess I could have used a map last turn, but I messed that up. I'm going to tap Annie down. All right, so I got Muerra, Trash Tactician. Oh, wow, that was kind of an absurd start. All right, so let's go ahead and just play Muerra. Hajar, because why not? Let's double trigger Muerra, get 6 life because we've expended 4. I mean, now they have to, I don't even know how they have an answer. I guess they could just kill me out of nowhere with a fling, but it would take a lot for that to happen. Whenever you expend 8, Muerra also has a second trigger. Exile the top 2 cards of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play those cards. Sweet. We got Miglas. We've got so many things here, actually. This is kind of nuts. Sure. I would like to tap down Skrelv. Tap down Skrelv again, and let's tap down Muerra. So now I have Miglas. That should about do it. Next turn, we can just kill them. Now I also know I have Hajar to save myself from any nonsense they might have. Ooh, if I draw Rocco here, that's going to really cook up. All right, solid. Opponent playing Slick Shot. Triple block, Callous Sellsword. Slick Shot can go off if they'd like. Monstrous Rage is about to happen, so I'm going to go ahead and hope that they don't have anything weird here. But Slick Shot is a 6/3. Okay, they didn't account for Hajar. This hand kind of goes hard. It does have a solid... If I can get a 3rd land, I think this goes hard. Like, absurdly hard. Relic of Legends seems kind of good early here, if I can get there. Assuming that they don't just blow up my Skrelv right now. All right, so it's Swiftir from the opponent. Got nothing better to do, so I may as well attack. Really hoping for a land from my deck here. Gonna need that land, and kind of just need to keep peeling lands, to be honest. I have interaction that can answer the Swift Spear, but gonna need help from my deck. If I stumble next turn, it's almost guaranteed a loss. Emberheart Challenger getting in. Okay, wow, I got pretty lucky there. I guess I'll just go ahead and attack and pray that I'm not dead next turn. Annie joins up is a bit costly, but maybe I can survive. I don't know. And I believe if Annie joins up works the way I want it to, I'll get 2 triggers of Aggro. So I will target something after Annie joins up, assuming I live this long. I will blow up probably Emberheart Challenger. Aggro, target something twice. Please don't shatter my relic. Don't be a weenie. Okay. I was a little bit worried there. They were going to go a little ham on my relic. That would have been terrifying. I am going to take an uncomfortable 7 minimum. Looks like they're tanking on like a monstrous rage. All right. I think I'm about dead. That's 12 damage, so no matter what I do, I'm going to die next turn. Interesting. So if I play... Nope, that's not going to work. Nope, that's not going to work. I can kill like Emberheart Challenger. That's not that important, but sure. And then they'll get their Audacity. Or no, Audacity's not a ranker. It's okay. Maybe they just don't have anything. You know, let's see. Do they have anything? Come on. Oh, dang, they had some. That's so unlike their aggro deck. Wild. Good game. GG's. I kind of have a sweet curve here. Going Hajar into Muerra. Okay, so it's tokens. Can I beat a token deck? They go wide fast. And they just played Seasoned Warren Guard on 1. So if they control a token, this gets +2/+0. All right, so it's a 2/3 as it stands. That's terrifying. Let's play Hajar. I can hang back, block for a little bit. Hopefully I can play Muerra, get a little bit more mana. That'd be nice. Cavern of Souls, you got it on Rabbit. That makes sense. I think I have to take the damage from this one. This feels kind of bad, but I'm going to take 6 here. Sure. Yeah, I think I gotta at least try to block. There's 4 toughness attached to Rocco, so if they play any of the lands or anything that's given to them by Rocco, I can then pump. I like Rocco, so I'm gonna hope that this isn't the wrong choice, but it kind of forces them into an interesting situation where if they take the turn to spend on removal, I don't think it's the worst thing to happen to me. Hajar, I plan on sacrificing it, which is the problem. So as of right now, I'm not sure how viable it is to pump Hajar. All right, sweet. That ended up working out in my favor. Blue, white, red, green, so I can play Annie joins up. Let's blow up the Burrow Guard Mentor. I have to hang back and block best I can. So I just gave them 2 bodies. Am I going to regret giving them 2 bodies? Because I don't know if I can go wider than my opponent. I guess on the brighter side, Paw Patch requires them to spend 3 mana if they want the Offspring value. They have exactly enough mana to play both Paw Patch with the Offspring and the big body. I'm a little bit concerned of what my opponent's deck is going to do this upcoming turn. If they play anything, I do get a pump again. If they play anything from Exile, that is. Let me see. If I expend 3 here, I get some mana. That's not enough, though, is it? Is there a line where I can dump my whole hand? I play the land, I get a 5/7. I think I'd rather just play Muerra. Okay, I gained a ton of life. That feels pretty good. Takasia's welcome from my opponent and a land. I have a backup Rocco. So Skrov can't actually block here, which is the only problem, but I did get to use expend 4, so I gained 6 life. That feels nice. No, they found something that straight up answers my Rocco. Oh wait, no, they have to actually level it up. So if they swing out here, they get 2 times the counters, I believe. Paw Patch Patrol is kind of a nuisance, but I need to kill Phineas. Red, red. I guess I'll just go ahead and play Relic of Legends. Play a land. I will go ahead and expend again Muerra. Getting a lot of mana here. I believe I can only cast these at the beginning of my next end step, so that's interesting. I'm kind of going off. I would have to tap everything essentially to do this, or I spend 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not enough. That's kind of a lot, actually. Pump up Dragonhawk, I guess? No attacks. Opponent's down to 4. They're all... Oh, wait. They're almost dead. I actually had them dead. I had them dead. Oops, I forgot Skrelv can just get damage through. Whatever. Still got it. I'm a gamer. Ignore that, YouTube. I know. Sometimes you just forget that Skrelv exists as something. Also, at some point, I'm back up to 20-some life. I just wanted to show my opponent more new cards. I didn't really miss lethal. I more so just, again, prolonged content. Just more content. I'm just that kind of guy. All right, so they're going to get some counters. I'm going to go ahead and block Phineas. Let's go ahead and block everything else. Take a chunk of damage, but no big deal to me. Mostly just because, well, I'm feeling pretty healthy here. I love this. I have a Skrelv on 1, so that'll protect anything I do on 2. I also have Kellen. I mean, I can play Kellen or Hajar. I'm not quite sure which one I want to play yet, but I think right now I'm liking just Kellen. This forces them to be in a situation to actually have to answer my Kellen, or they can just answer my Skrelv, I guess. But that's an answer on Skrelv and not Kellen, thus drawing me a card off Kellen. Bat, okay, Bat's kind of annoying, but I assume they take the Animus Might. If they take Rocco, though, that's actually kind of not great. I can just go ahead and untap and do everything I want. Take the action. Should I throw it? Yeah, I'll take the action. Djeru and Hazoret to the bottom. All right, let's hope I don't regret giving... Oh my god, of course, they have an extra card. They drew Go for the Throat, but then again... I assume that's most of their deck. Like, Go for the Throat is probably their entire deck. And on the brighter side, maybe, just maybe, I get to pump up Kellen so it's out of cut down range. Pro Black? Okay, I don't know if they knew Skrelv existed. Maybe they did. They were just feeling saucy or something. I'm gonna give all that power to something else, huh? I think I like this. Let's go with, double protection here. I'll swing in, decline. I'll keep the anti-joins up on the top here. This means that next turn I can play anti-joins up. I may be out of land, but that's okay, because I can blow up Sheoldred. I have a backup to my backup. Skrelv can no longer be cut down if they do this. If they don't answer my my Rocco here, okay. Skrelv can't be cut down. Almost everything's about even power level as well, so this way I don't have to worry about Gix's command, but even then, I have Hajar, so I think that's okay. Deep Cavern Bat, sure. I guess the opponent's got bat news for us. God, he's so funny. He's so funny. He just can't stop being funny. Ooh, it's the combo. Get in there, buddy. I'm gonna just gain life, even though it probably might be irrelevant. Sweet, they know that one's gone. That one's a goner. That bat with the fight spell underneath is a goner. Oh, that feels good. Hold the phone. All right. Everything is about 3 power. Let's hang back for a little bit. Double trigger. Ooh, that's nice. Relic of Legends, decline. Give me that. I want Relic of Legends on top. They're down to 6. So now I at least know for a fact, oh, that's so nice. I have another Annie joins up. So we've got Relic in Exile from Rocco and an Annie joins up. They have a Glissa, which I don't really care about. If they play Bat God, I just answer it. And they've got to block next turn. And there's actually a chance they won't live long enough to do any of that because, well, I kind of already have another Animus Might that they know about. And they know about Ruby Daring Tracker, so that's a haster. Like, they're essentially dead, I think. Sure, opponent, gain extra life. Why not? I mean, they're going to sit back with the Glissa. I'm gonna just go ahead and put the counter on Kellen. I think that's more than enough to kill my opponent. Woo! I'll take this hand. I'm gonna really chance it that I draw some lands, but I will take this hand. I at least have Kellen on 2. That's nice. Come on, let me draw another land. I need another land right now. Come on, deck. Okay, they're going to do some weird shenanigans over there. All right, they've got Iridescent Vine Lasher, so this is probably Sultai or something lands dot deck. I take 1. Opponent passes. I drew a land. I can't tell if that was a good draw, a bad draw. I don't know, I'm going to just swing. Ooh, decline. I want to keep that on top. I just, for those that don't know, I have a Kerpulsin Forest on top. Let's draw said Kerpulsin Forest. Next turn, I will have access to Annie Joins Up. We love this. We love this. I do need to eventually deal with this Vine Lasher that's kind of annoying. Like, I don't know what my opponent's deck actually does. Oh, wow, I'm getting blown up with lands. That's never been more apparent. I kind of love the idea of just playing another relic. They are green and black, though. I don't know what that means for me. I'm just going to play another Muerra. Let's go ahead and go to combat. Do I want the land on top? Take the action. I'll throw the land away. See if I regret it or not. All right, I take 1. Thank you. From a land. Oh, no, it's Turtle Boy. Okay. I think I have a good idea of what's about to happen to me. Yep, they managed to mill only creatures, but Muerra is a card that will exist in their deck, to no one's surprise. Muerra, the Living Cure. Let's blow up Turtle. Swing with Kellen. Draw 2. What's on top? Annie? I will decline. I want the Annie. Maybe. I need to answer this Iridescent, though. That's my only concern. Sure, I take 1. Do they have Muerra? It's Gix's command. Destroy creatures with power 2 or less. Hold on, did I use that wrong? Oh, no, hold on. They still have to resolve their nonsense here. They didn't fully resolve the command. All right, so their little Iridescent friend is back. Boom. Let's get a green. Let's get a red going. Muerra is how big? It's a 6/6? Okay, so I have to answer this card or else I'm super cooked. Play Hajar. Did this thing just tap the wrong lands for me? That's so unfortunate. Okay. Okay, so next turn, I'm looking at... Oh, man, do I even have... Oh, God, it tapped the wrong thing. That's so unfortunate. I think this Muerra is going to be massive, right? Oh, no. Its power is equal to the number of lands you control. Oh, no. They're going to do annoying things to me. Oh, nice. It resolved. Okay. Oh, no. Turtle's back. Oh. Okay, they hit a fetch land. That's kind of bad news bears for me as well. How do I ever beat Muerra? I guess I just don't, huh? Red. I probably need to kill this turtle. If I'm being honest with you, I probably got to kill this turtle. Then I've probably got to play Beza. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, did I whiff on things to do? I will auto pay however I have to. I have 2 treasures. I can play both my treasure or my creatures. Oh, they're doing some crime stuff. Free Strider Lookout. Opponent's just gonna straight up exile my stuff. Brutal. Okay, you got it, opponent. Red. Play, let me see. Green, white, sure, why not? I'm gonna go ahead and tap down my little mana rocks here. Let's exile some cards. Skrelv is looking real nice here. I'll take a Skrelv. Anything useful? Red. Oh no, actually let's undo that. All right, so they're down to 5. If I don't cast anything here, they'll take a ton of damage and die. I think I'm going to keep this. This is kind of a good curve. I have a 1, a 2. I just gotta hope I draw something else at a later point here. Just literally anything else, but a pretty good start nonetheless. All right, so Muerra. I'm gonna hang back. We drew another land. We have Skrelv, Muerra, the good curve, but not the god curve. God curve here is if I draw a 3-drop, 4-drop, and I'm just gaming the whole way through. Oh, they're going to gain life. That's bad. Oh, well, I drew a 3-drop technically. Not the one I wanted, but still a 3-drop. Okay, interesting. Let's hope they have nothing to do. Oh, God, if they gain too much life, I'm in so much trouble. Well, that's a problem. Please don't tell me you have a gain land. You do! Haha, I'm in so much trouble again. Okay, Amalia on the top of the library. They kept it on top because I think they're fully expecting me to answer this Amalia. Joke's on them, I don't have enough answers. Ha ha ha. Okay, cool. Yeah, go for it, opponent. Go for it, go for it. Oh, wait, I could have just played both. No, wait, no, I can't. Amalia's going to get through, by the way, all 4 damage, right to the dome. No questions asked. And I know they have removal. It's probably go for the throat. I'm hoping I can dodge cut down for a little bit. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's just like an O-ring thing. Okay. Seeing as how there's no reason for me to ever block, go for it. They got a bat on top. Let me add some mana here. Let me lose a life. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go to a combat here. Oh, this is nice. I get to do the Hawk thing or Rocco thing. You know, I just need cards, so let's just draw cards. Sweet. I guess I got to pass now. We can exile the bat. They know about Beza. I'm worried that they have a Sunfall. I'll give Beza the 1/1. So now they have my Annie. Can't stop that. Lunar Convocation. Okay, so they've got Batter Blossom. They've got the little Rune Lurker bat. I mean, yeah, I'm going to swing with both. Sure, we'll go ahead and just grab Ruby Daring Tracker. They'll gain some life here. Solid. Can I draw another card with this? No, I don't really want to, do I? Actually, that's not the worst thing. I have a Mana Rock, so sure. I'll just play a new one. Target a creature. I'll target our friend here. I'm going to get rid of... I'm going to keep the original Beza. Ooh, I could play a land. Solid. And it's one that actually pumps and does something. Oh, I can finally get rid of Amalia. This will be sick. Now, remember, I can go ahead and activate Plaza of Heroes pretty soon here. Deep Cavern Bat. Sure. Takes my Djeru and Hazoret, so they have Amalia in hand and an Essence Channeler. I think I'm okay with all of that. If they gain a life here, Amalia becomes a 7/7, which I'm also okay with, surprisingly. They could draw a card, but they don't want to lose any life here. I can't actually block anything. I don't have reach. Gain a life. They'll get a 1/1 counter on Essence Channeler. Amalia's out the wazoo for the opponent. Solid. Have fun, opponent. I'm going to go ahead and play a land. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I just did something wrong. Oops. I think I just gave Rocco's counter. Decline? All right, there it is. That's what I meant to do. Oops. Take the action, sure. I get a Skrelv. This is looking pretty good. I'm kind of assembling all the pieces I want. I mean, they need to answer me now. Let's go ahead and pump a body. I'm going to give our Agris an additional counter or whatever. Now that I'm done being nice, of course. Because for some weird reason, I was like, you know, I'm going to give Amalia a counter. It's called BM. That was totally BM and not just me forgetting what I'm doing live on recorded format, caught in 4K. I am so close right now. Okay, I targeted the right thing with Agris. Offspring, sure. Okay, another bat has entered chat. I will gladly take 6 this turn. Sure, you got it. I'm gonna gain some life here because I really need it. And so now I think I'm going to name Black. No, I'm going to name what? Yeah, I'm going to name Black with Agris. I think I need to name Black, yeah. Everything of mine would kill something unless blocked differently, right? No, this is the only thing, Essence Channeler, but that would trade with my 5/6, so that's fine. I would like to get a Migloz. So now they have to block with a white creature, which is not going to be hard for them considering they have the Ruin Lurker bat. I mean, let's see what they do. I've got Migloz next turn, or I mean this turn. Blow up that Prayer of Binding and or Lunar Convocation. All solid things that I don't mind blowing up. I also have so much life at this point that it's kind of comical. And we know they're drawing a Case of the Uneaten Feast. They've got that revealed to us. I don't know if they saw that they're going to take a double striker here, but I'm kind of here for that. All right. I don't know why they would do that, because, I mean, technically they could have just waited, right? They could have blocked the 6/6 with something else, but I guess not. Have fun, opponent. Run wild, as you were. We got a Drew. I've got a total of 6 times 3, so I've got a lot of life to gain. Let me see, what do I want to do here? This is not bad at all. Let's go ahead and pump. Migloz resolves, they'll lose life. Essence Channeler flies. All right, that's enough for them to die. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. Watch this one as we play our favorite frog in a Sultai midrange style deck as an honest value engine instead of all the additional frogs, because, you know, Glarb's the best.